About 2018 and 2019, before I quit Walmart, I worked for this dude that my brother John B. He always working for moving companies, two in the man truck. So we go in Louisville, we go helping Irvin out, and we're in the car, and this black guy in Dallas, he's from California. He's talking about the black man, this, the white. No, he's talking about the white man, this, and the white man, this, and all this, and all of this. But he started to feel uncomfortable. Just because I have you having a problem, but you going against your black people, and you treat me the way bad. But you got the nerve. And my brother John B, he worked for moving companies. But you got the nerve. I felt uncomfortable. I had to tell my brother, they dropped me off at my store 2996 in the parking lot at my job. This was back in 2018 and 19, right when that month. He dropped me off after my brother had another job to do because he worked for a moving company. But the black man this and the black man, the white man this and the white man that. Hold on, and all of these things. And I'm like, just because I'm having a problem with you having a problem with the white man, but you teaming up with the white man on the black person against disability. And I'm sorry that I'm mixing up my words, but I told you, but you got a problem with that. Dallas got a problem. I had to, he started to feel uncomfortable. I feel uncomfortable when you talking about the white man this and the white man that. But y'all the one that teaming up in the Walmart to go against a certain gender or a certain race or disability. Y'all the one that's doing it. But you got the nerve when my brother, I'm trying to make a little money with you in the moving company, but you got the nerve to treat me bad? I had to tell Taylor Swift, like not Taylor, Taylor what I worked at U-Haul. She gonna talk about me and them had a problem. They want to talk about you never been through the struggle. I've been stabbed. I lost everything in Katrina. We get to these jobs and these jobs want to talk about what people never been through. That was one of my problems with U-Haul. When I worked in U-Haul in Addison for 5 years. And me and the Bud Light in the Middle Light girls, we got along. But you had a girl named Taylor. I just went off. I told her, I confronted her. You say I never went through a struggle. And she said, don't come. I ain't never came in. And yes, you did. Yes, you did, Taylor. Yes, you did. Like, yes, you did. Literally, yes, you did. But you got people telling somebody, what I lost everything in Katrina. We had to take a bath in bottles of water. We can't even eat the food that was in the refrigerator. You telling me? I'm swimming with dead cats and dead water. You telling me in bodies? What you talking about? But a woman want to act like you didn't been through nothing. I got stabbed. I got a brick thrown at my face. What you know about what I've been through? But Orion gonna talk about don't be with nobody. Hey, baby, I'm not the type the one that's in pain that abuse somebody. Even when I have pain, I know how to love. Even when I have pain, baby. So before Orion talk about something and he throw punchlines, how can we understand it? And I'm sorry I'm studying my words and mixing up my words. I talk too fast sometimes. And I need to learn how to slow it down. But you sitting up there lying about the situation? Our point of views is getting us, was getting us in the mixed way. One thing I never had a problem with rejection. And that never been my problem. But you got these white and black women want to antagonate, want to do all of these things, and want to do all of this from Texas. I'm tired of it. You know, and when a nigga find them something, they got a problem with it. A woman with too jealous and all of that over. No, baby, I've been a breadwinner. Don't think, oh, you see my hair nappy, I don't fit the part. When I was coming from the courtroom, a guy gonna go, you don't even look like it. Baby, don't let the appearance fool you. Because I've been changing my style up every year. People that know me in character. Ricky Cousin. I've been wearing name brand and doing stuff all my damn life. Doing different clothes brands. Old Navy. A lot of stuff. I shop at Macy's. But women like to take you for granted. Jealousy mom and jealousy cousin. I don't want to deal with that bullshit. So you need to do your education on Martin Luther King, partner. And you talking about you mixing up the community. You're mixing up the society. When I'm in a relationship, I can't handle a jealous cousin or a jealous friend. We got to stick it out. And then Mirza got robbed. I wanted to be around Raphael and them and around them, but to see God. We passing our CDs in Dallas and they got robbed of it. And I'm telling them, I already did my mission in the Galleria, the Willowbend Mall at Garland Library. I already talked to people. And I already talked to the people on the different platforms and places. But the thing is, I wanted to be around them to show them I need to be your side. I need to watch out for the enemy. Because if we go into events in Dallas and you passing out CDs, Cheyenne and Raphael, the enemy is watching. And I need to be there to protect you, to give you sight. Why are you passing the CDs out? And we have to catch out for the spirit. That's the way when Ivy Boosie's daughter talking about, oh, you don't need to be, and your friend, no, we need sight. You need sight. I wanted to be their sight while they pass out the CDs. That's what I was trying to get them to understand. I already know what was going to happen when he got robbed out the music money. The music CD money we made in Dallas. I can tell when I got out. Everybody said you're going to get killed. Hey, Governor Abbott going to be the Mayor Johnson, Boosie going straight to down jail. Going to be put to death. Hey, that's a promise. That's a promise. That's a promise. But you got to keep things together when society care about themselves. And what they will try to offer me, stop me from suing them. No, I want all of me. Then that's the consequences. Baby, we gonna take care of us while your community thing. And I'm gonna get that little racist lady trying to put me in the bed. Hey, they gonna pay for what they done. I'm not gonna worry about them and that because they got. Let me tell you something. One thing I told my brother and I told my stepdad, I can't get on my dad about not my. I gotta think the time that my dad been there. I can't I can't get on my dad by not being there. I made a video on Facebook. I got to think about the time my brother want to talk about being on welfare, not being on. Hold up, everybody. Let me tell you something. Everybody got different challenges, and we all have to understand our challenges that we face. And I understand my challenges are what I need to get better at, and I'm working on it. And this is why I'm suing Walmart. They didn't want to listen anyway. They for them. This is why we're gonna build as we go and learn. I'm trying to. If things don't work out here, everything that I did in the Willoughby Mall and Garland Library, it seemed like it's going down the drain. It seemed like everything I promised everybody and kids and them, and at the construction site, everybody I talked to, it seemed like it's not gonna work out, and my project is not gonna work out. And things are not going to work out because of Lion, Yellow Breezy, and Lionel Clifford and Boosie. Things are not going to work out. But let me tell you what I'm going to do. I have already won the war on McDonald's. I have already won the war. We are gonna grow. I'm gonna get me a tutor. We're gonna go to school. We're gonna do anything we want to do. We're gonna buy. I already won, but our enemy is watching. Our enemy don't want us to grow. Our enemy so busy following and can't make their own decision. They so busy follow. I never been a follow, baby. I never been a follow. I dated a girl from Boston, but let me tell you, I just met in 2019. I'm talking to another person. My cousin married somebody in Boston. He's in Boston. And I'm talking to another woman in Boston. And me and her grand got it's so many when you a woman that's beautiful and you're talking to somebody that live and you tell about you got an ex and you got a friend that you do music with that's in Boston and you find out and you talking to her in her country while you in her country and Boston and we got so much to talk about. Her English good and she been back and forth another Boston person and everything is good. And she is not related to Sabina or Marissa, but everything is just totally good. And I'm like, damn. And we got the chance to got to know each other. And it's different from Marissa's family. It wasn't no complaints, it wasn't no nothing. It was the chemistry. And I felt like, man, this girl in Bosnian, I was like, man, I feel like when I talked to her in Bosnian, it was just the attraction, the good chemistry that came from it. And people want somebody to open up. No, I told them no. Give me me. And you know that racist ass mayor and them still in office and still not want to give me my justice. And I went to the civil rights. You forced me across the street. You intimidated and forced me. I was no danger to the public. I had my tablet. I had my phone. They don't give you the right to force somebody across the street. And I told the civil rights app, you forced me across the street. And then you intimidated. And you instigated by staying talking about it. No, when I'm no danger to the thing, you know I didn't have the right go ahead. When I sat there and you looked down on me and intimidated me. So we dealing with that type of stuff in those formats. And I'm sorry for mixing up my word, but I'm trying to get all of them. I got so much going on in my mind. So We dealing with those things. And I'm asking for what I want out of Walmart. And I'm asking for them all three off. We don't got time, but we don't got time for a thirsty woman that been taking sides. And they gonna call me Mr. I have a kid and I have a nation. I have certain things God said we have to take care. But it's building. It's not letting other people trying to break you. A thirsty woman. But don't talk about when I own Black talking about us in Walmart and doing all of that stuff. And I gotta put up with this shit. I want to tell you what happened to me at Walmart. A white man and a Mexican woman at 12:16, and the black woman, she's a tongue, I don't like niggas. And you dumb and you retarded. Right? And fuck New Orleans. Russia don't remember, but everything was said. Everything was said at 12:16, right? But don't tell me about, but I did my history. So I had to deal with a whole lot of shit. And let me tell you, when I was sitting in the mirrors of the house, and you know, when I told him I got back on my this Social Security, you know what he did? What a bitch. Right? The Society of Texas, that's one that's racist in the community. And they wouldn't, let me tell you something. And misleading them wouldn't have cut me off. Y'all dumb motherfuckers would still be treating me bad. That's when the community and society of black and white society think they can treat disability bad. They're like a Doug Miller. If Trump wouldn't have stepped in and Joe Biden, they would be still doing what they doing. Doug Miller would be telling me, oh, I don't need your help, and lying and treating me bad. But when Trump stepped in and Joe Biden, now they wanna act and wanna behave themselves and wanna play nice. Now Walmart wanna play nice when the president stepped in. When the Justice Department, when you're taking a person to court and Joe Biden step in, and I told the Justice Department, now they want to play nice. Now black and white want to play nice. Now corporate office want to play nice. Now racism of black and white want to play nice. But a thirsty woman, you know what a black woman said at Walmart in Addison? I want you to hear why I'm suing. I'd rather date a criminal, right? Why a black woman taking me for granted in Dallas, Texas. Let's talk about it. And one thing you do not tell her after a customer make a complaint, you don't call a customer a liar. You don't do that in the business. You don't do that in the business, you heard me? What was said at that McDonald's? Oh, you don't know how to read, you dumb and retarded. I know about power focus. Our black people, right? Bring that check here, boy. Tell McDonald's to bring that check here. But a thirsty ass nigga, let me tell you what black people do. They trying to rob a nigga because they can't fight for what they want. They so busy fighting for their cause. What was said at that McDonald's? Hey, they already know they was gonna lose. You know what I told? I saw something wasn't wrong right when the first time I walked up in Prime. The customers was acting racist, eyeballing me, and the employees. I felt like I was in a damn movie life. And I stood my ground. You know what I told them? I ain't going nowhere. You set me up with racism. I'm gonna tell you what I told them. And the justice department gonna look at that when she reaching for the phone. I stood my ground. I stood my ground. I stood my ground at that Browns. I waited for the police to come. After she told you set me up. Y'all racist people set me up. And the customer was not acting normal. Look at the spiritual behavior. I stood my ground. And the Justice Department gonna be like, when they see her reaching for the phone, I told her what I said. Y'all set me up with racism. I stood my ground. And they're gonna be able to look at the camera. They're gonna be able to look at the camera and see that. You know why I'm gonna tell you why I got I'm gonna tell you why I got rolled up at Walmart, because I was being a team player. I was being intimidated on the scrub on the other side of the building by a Mexican worker. Oh, you doing other people's job. You doing things you no, you still come to work? And the girl gonna talk about on her titles, he gonna talk about, oh, you talking about a title? No, my title means justice. My title, if I have a CEO title, my title means justice. It means justice. My title means justice. It means standing by it. My title, I just don't have a badge. If my CEO say a title or badge, if it says that, that means justice. Either one way or two way this can happen. I can get my money and I can walk off, or I can, and justice is going to prevail either way, God say. Oh, I'm still coming to work? God damn. And then he gonna get mad, and people don't want to work hard for a position, and they get mad because I'm working hard. Oh, he's going after everybody. I don't want to be no manager. All right, what to complain about when I'm going for something? But every time I went and did somebody work, if I went and did some what Jessica tell me in another department, it caused problems. Every time. Every time. The more problems the deli cause, every time the employee. But they don't know they talking about we know what you know what's going on. You didn't need my help at first. Pay me then. They say they don't need God help. I was sitting in Walmart. I was actually on the clock. I was in the produce. I was right by the where they buy the lettuce and stuff, by the whatever that is, by the towards the piece, and I'm talking, and it got 6 employees in the deli, and I'm saying out loud to myself, Jessica need to think before she hire people. And you know what the customer say? You right. And we looking at the mindset, the facial expression of jealousy and behavior coming out the employees. The facial expression coming out the employee. We looking at those things. So we are looking at those things and what we do. But how can we understand that and what we doing? How can we understand that no dynamic of what's going on in those format plans? I don't got time for the nonsense. If you gonna tell me this not the right fit for me, this not the right fit for you. Cause I see your spirit. James, when my ex-girlfriend family member came in and said, Uber, Xavier rolling his eyes with jealousy. We talking about it. We talking about the spirit of the facial expression. So motherfuckers gonna talk. They need to know their whole information of what's going on here. And I'm sorry for messing up my words, guys, because people gonna think it's funny. I'm sorry I got my hair a little nappy, but we working on some things. We working on it, right? We working on it, right? And we just doing a little restructuring. That all that is, restructuring and everything. We doing a little restructuring and rebuilding our brand a lot, rebuilding everything. It's gonna take a lot of rebuilding and rebuilding my mindset, rebuilding the things that they took for granted. A person said they want to buy a car. No, a king job. One thing when I become a millionaire is to buy 10 houses. A car can wait. Your job is to keep your kingdom running. That's your job, to have kingdom. And sometimes we can't live in certain society because the enemy that's not willing to fight for what they want to fight for and not willing, and little Boosie lying. And you put me in this situation. And he talking about any couple of new artists. Stop with that lying ass shit. And I told the Justice Department, that lying ass shit that's going on. When you in MO3 and Yellow Breezy lie. I ain't let go, nigga, trying to intimidate and do all of that bullshit. Nigga, I want my damn... No. I'm not gonna keep dealing with it. Drake talked about me. We didn't hear that much about your needs, nigga. No, nigga. I ain't trying to... Nigga, I want my money. Ain't no money being given to me. People trying to play me. You know, everybody in Dallas talk about, oh, you know them. Why you didn't? Why, if you know Lil Baby and Drake and Juvenile and them, why they not? Remember, there's a lot of manipulation going on in these streets. And for me, I have to keep my mindset together. I gotta hold it together. It doesn't matter if I know Drake, I know Lil Wayne and Lil Baby mention me, and all the rest of them, the other people in the gang, Keisha Cole. It doesn't matter about those things. Queen Latifah got him. It doesn't matter. I have to keep my mind together because it's manipulation. And Yellow Breezy lied with Boosie and MO3. But they don't. I want my money, nigga. And the community trying to scare a nigga. No, shut that with that coward ass shit. Juvenile say, life too short to be holding grudges. And I had to thank Juvenile for in the behind the scenes. But Dallas trying to play me. And I'm sorry for mixing and studying my words. Dallas trying to play me. And they doing it again with that fake. I don't trust nothing. I don't trust you. I had to go to sit right. Everybody say, stop. You stop with that lying ass shit, nigga. You stop with your lies. Then we can talk.